Okay, that's better. Please don't use it. I had to do some with some like graphic card settings real quick. Graphic settings. So I think that's what it was. So how everybody's doing this Saturday? I was supposed to be, let me tell you what happened. I was waiting for a package from Amazon yesterday. Waiting all day. They said it was going to come by 8 p.m. They ain't never showed up. UPS Sure Post, right? Then they said they was going to deliver it today. I said, oh shit, let me, get myself together. Let me get my mask. Now you got to get your mask and everything together now. And they don't give you time to get to the door. Waited. And now they say they delivered it and left it. Usually here where I live at, a lot of times they'll leave our packages at the store next door. We have a store in the building. They'll leave it in there. Didn't ring the doorbell or nothing. Just, left my shit. So, my husband went out. I gotta wait for him to come back to get it. Because, it's heavy. Oh, Lord Jesus. And I gotta do this all over again. Next week. They most likely gonna leave it next door. So, I might as well just, not wait for them. They just gonna leave it next door. And I just get my husband to go pick it up. This is crazy. So, oh shit, it still say video input low. And I'm not understanding what's going on. Oh my gosh. I think, you know what? I think it's YouTube. Because I haven't had I'm just it's not like I'm doing a lot or I'm streaming a game. I'm just here talking and just replaying my stream from early this morning on my browser on here. That's not taking up a lot of memory, so I don't know what's going on. But I hope you guys will be able to hear me. Hope your weekend is good. Received a couple of bad news. I received somewhat, I guess, a happy news. One of the people that I thought, the team leader, I think I talked about him the last time. The team leader we thought that passed away for COVID-19, kind of find out he is alive. Somebody just spreaded that rumor. Come find out he is alive. I don't know why someone would do that. That's crazy. Oh shoot. Let me adjust this. There you go. Why would you go around saying somebody died from COVID-19? That's just, I can't believe some people. Okay. I don't know why is, oh my goodness. I don't leave it be. I guess it's gonna be a little bit choppy today. Maybe it's a lot of people on YouTube, so it's that could be why it's buffering, because My internet is alright on my end. I'm not using Wi-Fi. I'm on a wired cable internet, so you know, so it's more clearer. Not internet, you know, it should be more clear. The speed is faster. So I'm not understanding like what's going on. Yeah, Jersey, we're still on curfew. These cops make sure that sometimes they be patrolled in front of our building because I don't know, some reasons some people here don't know how to sit still, so they run in and out of that damn door. I went out there the other day when I was looking around for my package, and I see someone with no mask on sitting there coughing and cover his mouth. I'm like, oh damn, I'm glad I had my mask on. Like coughing into there as he was walking past the door, just coughing. I'm like, oh my god. There was another I dread waiting for like packages to come, because I don't like the fact that Amazon, what I like about Amazon, you could track where your package is when they put it on the vehicle. I don't like the fact that you can't do that with UPS, FedEx, or the post office. You can't track where they are. You know how like when you order from Papa John's, you could track and see where your pizza is once it's in the delivery vehicle, or even with Uber Eats, you could track them. I don't like the fact that you can't track your vehicle, like track the vehicle down. I don't like it. So it takes up your whole day, and you try not to do little stuff so you could hurry up and run to the door, because you know they're not gonna wait for you. It's crazy. And then they don't like to ring damn doorbells. The fuck? Oh, now they say the health is fine. It's a lot of people streaming on YouTube. That could be it, because it's not my internet. My internet is fine. Oh god, they decided to do all that banging. Out back. I don't know what they're fixing. But yeah, we're still on curfew and everything like that. My husband, he went to the post office. He said it was a line. He couldn't even go get our packages and shit. But then he rushed back out. I guess going to the market. He said it was a line. I said, since when? Because for the last month, when he go, it's like, it's clear. So I don't know. What are you looking at, Thunder? What are you looking at? I don't know what to talk about. I still don't know that. Damn. You know how you get off stream and you have so much you want to talk about, then when you stream you forget. And then you don't write it down. Oh my god. I was up early this morning. Well, I did kind of like, oh my god, let me tell y'all. My husband ordered these steaks from Amazon. It's Kansas steaks. It was so tender. I put it on the griddle. He was at work. I said, you want me to cook all the steaks? Or just, because they only sent, it was only 4, surprisingly. I'm like, ooh. But this amount, they only sent 4? Because he paid a lot for it. So I cut my 2 steaks and I said, And it comes with like this own little seasoning pack. So, called my husband. I said, you want me to cook all of them? He was like, yeah, go on ahead and cook all of them. Because he was on his way home from work. Man, I told her steak up. Man, with some brown rice and some, I warmed up some vegetables. Some leftover vegetables. Oh my God. That steak tastes so freaking good. He didn't eat his yet because he was full. He ate out at work. He ordered. You know, he worked in the office, so they order out all the time, honey. They order from them restaurants all the time. So he ordered out. Oh, they mad at him about that too. They be like little females there. Where's mine's at? Where my food at? He was like, or they'll say, is that for me? He was like, no, this is for me and this is for my wife. If you want some, you're going to have to go ask her. I got Facebook. You can hit me up on Facebook. Because most of them know my actual, like, Facebook with my real name and stuff like that. I don't share that on here because, you know, people like to dox and be messy and things like that. So I don't share stuff like that on here. You know, I'm pretty much private about my life. Let me tell you, I'm pretty much private. You have to be like that. You have to tell but so much about yourself on here because folks are messy. I just listened to a live now about how someone was cool on YouTube. They was cool, talking behind the scenes, and the other person was feeling some type of way. Went on his stream and started telling all his business. Started talking about how bringing up what he had went through. I guess he went through some rough times. Start bringing that up. They do that. It happened to me. Me and my husband had a rough patch. Oh, y'all living, you know, you living in a shelter, this and that. They'll throw everything in your face. But we've been blessed. We've been blessed over the years. I sleep well at night. I keep telling y'all that. I sleep well at night. Say what you want to say about me, but I sleep good. Even in my rough times, I slept better than some people that actually had a home to go to and a bed to sleep in. I sure did. And I'm talking about that good sleep, you know, with the slide on the side and stuff like that. I be sleeping good. Okay? Because my conscience is clear. If you want to come at somebody, you know, back in the day, you want to come at somebody, you talk about them. Okay? You talk about them. Back in the day, you know, that person may do a video about you, then you do a video back about them. And it's like you left it at that. But when you go and sit up all night typing and start looking up their family and and doxing people and try to find out where they kid go to school at, start trolling their kids on Facebook and all that other stuff, and then you bring it back. Then you bring it. It's, you know, if you find out stuff about people, you find out stuff about people. I found out some things about people because I'm a firm believer of, if my boss could do a background check on me, then I should be able to do a background check on my boss and my surrounding co-workers. Oh yeah, I found out some shit, but did I bring it on here? No. I found out some shit about some of them people that call themselves coming for me. Found out a whole lot of shit, but I ain't never brought it onto social media. But these new age mofos today, yeah, You beef with them, you say something back, especially when you cut them to the core. They gotta go find out. They gotta go to your Facebook. They gotta go pay the, to search your background, and they gotta bring it back on the live stream. Then they say it's public information. But if you go on those sites and you read the fine print, they tell you you're not supposed to use the information pretty much for maliciously. You ain't supposed to use the information to harass people. See, when you're doing that, you're really enticing your viewers, because it might be it might be people that don't know that person, but now you brought it to their attention and they're your supporters. They might go, you're not supposed to use the information to harass people. So, yeah. It was interesting because I was watching this live stream yesterday. A she who I will not name. And this person was going off at somebody in the chat, calling them coons and stuff like that. And I'm thinking, because I've watched this person antics over the years, and I'm thinking, wait a minute. She was like, you a coon, you don't like black women, blah, blah, blah. And I'm thinking to myself, well, wait a minute. Majority of your content, this person's content, is her dragging black women. Majority of her rants are towards black women. Even to the point where she would talk about women that she ain't never met in her life, how they pussy stink. But when he do it, he's a coon. Oh, maybe because he a black man. It's okay when you're a woman and you bully other black women, and then they go off and they do something to themselves. That's okay. But if a man do it, he's a self-hating coon. Gotcha. Anyhow. Anywho. Child, I don't take these people seriously. I don't take these people seriously at all. I have more stuff. More fuckery that happened to me behind a black woman doing things to me than any other race. I'm just saying. That's why I just pretty much keep to myself. My circle is very small. I don't do the exchange phone numbers on here, and let's talk behind the scene. I don't do that. I might chat with you, but I ain't finna give you my personal phone number and we gonna have a talk. Oh no, that would never happen. Lord have mercy. The hypocrisy of some damn people. And I'm just sitting back and a person did so much cursing on that other person's stream that other person probably can't even monetize that live stream now. because it's about the money. Like, this person is obsessed with money for some reason, and people bad. Maybe that's why. That's what the real anger is coming from, because of the cash apps coming in. Maybe that's what the real anger is coming from, and not the fact that he supposedly hate black women. Because if that's the case, like, are you a coon too? I ain't never seen a woman that talked about other women pussies and how it stink. Women that they ain't never met in my whole entire life. How you talk about somebody who pussy stink? You ain't never met them. You ain't never graced their presence to even have the privilege to take a whiff of their fragrance. You go by hearsay. Hearsay. Third party information. I ain't never known someone that claimed to be a receipt holder get so much information from third party information. Third party info. Real receipts holder. Like, I'm gonna speak for myself, because my hard drives are full of receipts. I go search for myself. I never do the third party. I'm not lazy. I do the research for myself. You know, I'm just nosy by nature, and kind of like my husband used to he teased me. He said I'm a detective. He called me detective. Cause I always finding out shit. There's shit that I be finding out. I don't bring it on here. I don't bring it on here. I don't. There's no reason to. What for? YouTube is entertainment for me. It's like, what for? Wow. The nerve of some people on here. The nerve. But anyway. I played this game this morning, which you're watching right now. I was on Twitch. So if you like gaming and you want to catch me live on playing my games, you know, you could follow me on Twitch at Mrs. M Gaming Office. Let me see if I can let me refresh this. Oh, now it's fine. The stream health is okay. Yeah, because it's like 1 million people live streaming, and then everyone's home. Y'all seen those protesters? I think in Illinois? Those armed protesters that don't want to be quarantined. I say, oh, those motherfuckers gonna get the Rona. They just want no mask on, just what they, and then they chanting take off your mask. They chanting take off your mask, take off your mask. And they had guns and everything. They said that the governor of Illinois had to sit in her office with a bulletproof vest on. That is crazy. What is wrong with these fucking people? And did you see those people in California on the beaches? Lord, you better. I just hope they don't get that shit. Oh, now the stream is fine. Yeah, because I think it's like a lot of people. There's a lot of people on here. Some phones may not be encoded to the high CP usage recording settings. Okay. I don't think I could do that now. Well, it seems like it's fine now, so hope I ain't had no drop frames. These people are crazy. They're not taking that seriously. I just found out the other day that my cousin's mother died. She's my second cousin. Her mother passed away from corona just about a day ago. I just found out on Facebook. From my actual cousin who raised my second cousin. Man, she said she talked to her on the phone, and she believed she know when she got it, because she started getting really, really sick, and she believed she got it from a coworker. And I heard from a source, it could be a rumor, but I heard from a source that there's people that's showing up for work knowing they got corona, and they're not saying nothing. I don't know if the bosses are still making them come in. They're not saying nothing. And they sitting there working as the co-workers and stuff. Chill. Make sure you take your vitamin C, your B vitamins, get some zinc. I don't care what nobody says. We still do the steam with the lemon pill. No, the orange pills. Do the orange pill steams. I put some essential oils in there. I put some like eucalyptus oil, tea tree oil in there sometimes. I have my oil diffuser here, and I put my little essential oils in there, especially tea tree oil. The main oils I use is the tea tree oil and the eucalyptus oils. Tea tree oils will kill any germs, okay? I am not trying to get sick. A few weeks ago, me and my husband, we wasn't feeling well. Like, I'm fine now, but we weren't even feeling well. Like, what the fuck is going on? I don't know, it was, when he came home and he brought something back, I don't know. But we're fine now. We're good. But, yeah. I'm telling you, that shit worked. And my husband's asthmatic. The other day, he came home. When he came in, he was fine outside, but when he came in the house, I think it was something, I don't know, it was something in the house probably that triggered something. Like it started to affect his breathing. So he kept breathing in that steam, took his vitamin C, things like that. He's fine. Slept it off. He's good. He's good. So, and he think that one of these masks that my mother-in-law, the regular medical mask, may have triggered it. So he believes it was like, because he had the mask on briefly, and then next thing you know, he started having these breathing issues. So I don't know about that. They claim these masks are made from China, so I don't know. Oh yeah. I see Amon Wiggins and Tasha K are at it again. They're at each other's throats again. I mean, Tasha K threw the first blow. Amon responded. She went back. She tried to get on his. I guess she was trying to call. He wouldn't let her through. She went and did a live. She put the live on private and cussed him out. I saw that whole entire live. I was on my Xbox. I ain't recorded because I wasn't on my laptop. And I ain't feel like recording it through my phone. So, I was on the Xbox watching it. At her mother's house, cussing up a storm. No respect for her elders. Her mother and her stepfather there. Just cussing up a storm, cussing up a storm. And I'm like, oh my God, she could at least went to a car or went somewhere private to do that in the house. You gonna sit in it looked like she was in a dining room area, and they was in the living room, but they were close, they was close by. And she's yelling, cussing up a storm in the phone. At her mom, calling all kinds of this and that, and he got a dick and he don't even use it, and blah blah blah. I'm like, oh my God, I couldn't even. Both my parents are deceased. I'm 45, and I couldn't even cuss like that around my aunties. Seriously, no joke. If I cuss, I might throw a few here and there, but I can't be like, motherfucker, you are faggot, and you got a dick and you don't want to use it in your boot. In front of her mama and stepfather. That kind of show what little respect she had for her parents. She has no respect for her mother. Ain't no way in hell. Ain't no way in hell. You throwing a couple of F-bombs, it's okay, because you're an adult. But to go into somebody's sexual preferences and get graphic with it while your parents are there, that is so disrespectful. She the type that probably will cuss her mama out. And I'm not a religious person or nothing like that. I'm more spiritual. But correct me if I'm wrong, but in the Bible, didn't it say that you respect your elders? You respect your parents, your elders, your days will live long in the earth. You reverence them. She don't have no respect for her mother at all. And her mother was sitting there trying to offer the viewers lemons. I love lemons, by the way. That shit raw. That was just disgusting to me. It's crazy. Don't have enough respect to go to another private room to talk all that shit. Don't have no respect for her stepfather at all in his house. Wow. I'm 45 and I'm older than Tasha Cat, and it's like I wouldn't even do that. If both my parents was alive, I couldn't do that. I couldn't sit there and cuss up a storm in front of them like that. In their home. Now it was her house. She grown. It's her house. I still say it's hella disrespectful to say that, to talk like that around elders. Maybe I was raised differently. Like my parents was old school. Now don't get me wrong. I had my issues. I was raised with a mother and father who was already married. Okay. They had me when they was in their 30s. They had my brother. They was in their 20s when they had my brother. My parents got married 6 months after they met because my mama was pregnant. Okay. And back in them days, my father was raised, if you get a woman pregnant, you have to marry her. Alright? They didn't play. The patriarch and the matriarch of my family did not play. You get someone pregnant, you had to marry them. Most of my uncles got married basically because of that. They got somebody pregnant. Okay, so yeah, they got married 6 months after they met, and I didn't even find out till I was an adult. Cause like my mom, I think my mom lied to me over the years, but you know, I found out when I was an adult. My father told me straight up, like, you know, I dated her, I liked her a lot, you know. She got pregnant, I married her. Like, oh. And I think he was actually seeing another woman that lived in the same building, because my mom lived with her sister at the time, her older sister at the time. And the woman didn't have a phone, so she would use my aunt's phone number, you know. And my daddy called one day, my mom picked up, and then they got to talking and dating each other. So, you know, they got married 6 months after they met, and then they got married like in June. They met like around, I believe my brother was conceived around February. They got married in June, and my brother was born in November. All in 1 year. They was in their 20s. My mom was 20, my father was 23 at the time. So by the time they had me, they was like in their 30s, honey, when they got me. And that's because my grandma kept nagging them to have another child. It's because of my grandma that I'm here, okay? It's because of my grandmother I am here. Hey, because my brother was the only child for 11 years, so I came along. I don't think he liked that at all. Alright, I was moving the mic around. Hey, Tiger. Hey, Tiger. I guess I can let the girls out today. I'll wait till my husband get back. Because I don't want one of them run out the door. I don't need tigers trying to get curious and decide to run out the door. Let me tell you something, especially adult cats. Once they love you and they're comfortable with you, they're not leaving you at all. Like, Tiger will not go out that door. He might try to peek out there, but he won't run out that door. He like, oh, hell no. Especially when some of these neighbors had dogs. I don't know if they still got them because I don't hear them anymore. Tiger, now don't jump up here. I know you've been on this desk when Daddy was here. Okay? Because I noticed the little curtain kind of open. You jumped up here and went in that window. And you know I don't like you on this desk. Now Thunder starts climbing on the desk now. There you go, bullying Thunder again. Thunder ain't bothering you. I caught them in an act. I'm gonna upload this video. I catch you on my phone today. I'm messing with Thunder. Thunder is in his kennel. We're waiting till everything get lifted and open it up, so we can go on ahead and work with this lady to get them all fixed. They're not fixed yet, so right now I still got them separated in kennels. That's like our little birth control. So far so good, cause none of the girls are pregnant. Okay. They got their own little private kennel. They got like their 3-tier kennel. I call it their apartment. I mean, they just be chilling in there, honey. Mother and daughter just chilling in there together. And then I got Thunder. He's in the regular kennel, the regular style kennel. He's used to it. Him and his sisters live in there. And you know, Thunder and Tiger. He roams around. Sometimes I let Thunder out, but Tiger messes with him, so they don't get along. Oh, let me handle this real quick. Fast forward. Okay, let me play another one. These are blockers. That's not the real news. That's the news on GTA. You get to see other players play. It's a thing called Weasel News on the TV in the game. And you get to see other players, what they're up to. I wonder if people watch me. I be doing some crazy stuff for that game sometimes. I do. I didn't even realize it ended that fast. I have so much fun in that game. Sometimes I get a little tired of it and want to do something else. But I gotta do My Life is Strange. I don't know why I didn't do it this week. Oh, probably because I do like some answer. I did a couple ASMR videos. I would have did a makeup in chat stream yesterday, but I had to wait on these damn people. Cutting with the handles. Okay. Damn. They spent that much? Jesus. Sorry. Had to check the account. I don't have the camera that I like set up today, and I look like a mess right now. So I just decided to just talk. Sometimes it's just easier to just talk. Like, I be seeing some of these panels sometimes, and I see a lot of people in black screen. That, I ain't gonna lie, that shit make me nervous. I don't really like too many black screen people. I don't. It's like, but if you have content and people could actually at least like see what you look like on your on your channel or whatever like that, then okay. Or if you have a real picture I think that's fine, but if you doing like too many black screens, nobody don't know what you look like. I ain't gonna lie, that shit kind of make me nervous a little bit. I like to see what a person look like at least one time, you know what I mean? What you doing, Tiger? You about to take a nap? You about to take a nap, Tiger? Well, I gotta go. I gotta go tend to these. Handle what I need to handle and eat me a little something. And I'm out. I'll catch you guys later. Just look at the links in the description box if you want to find me. Bye. Now